Oh, sorry, you caught me caught me looking for them grizzly bear out there in Grand Tetons that we hope to see when we're going there, and into September 1st of October. And by the way, this is something that you all will definitely want to have or scope, in your backpack or whatever you're carrying, because these will come in handy at the Grand Tetons and at Yellowstone, because there's a lot of times you'll be able to see elk, wolf, grizzly, black bear, kind of way off, like in Yellowstone and Lamar Valley and Hayden Valley and some of those areas. So be sure that you carry a good pair of binoculars and scope. Hey, welcome to Outdoors with Cameron and Robert Holt. As always, we are so grateful and thankful that you are watching us today. Cameron and I are going to be talking about our Teton adventure from last year. And so we're so excited about bringing this to you. And also just know that our good friend Kenny Nations is not here today. He did not go on vacation with us. So maybe one of these days he'll be able to take off and go to the Grand Tetons with us. But anyway, today it's my privilege and honor to have my son here today. And he's manning the board. Cameron, you out there somewhere?
I'm here.
No, there you are. Mm-hmm. There you are. It's a shame that I did not was never as good looking as you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, Cameron. So what do you think? What draws us to the Grand Tetons? What is it that draws us to the Grand Tetons?
God's beauty.
God's beauty.
Yeah, and His creation.
Yeah, I this right now I'm going to put in a little video here for you while we're kind of chit chatting back and forth of some of the mountain scenery that we got to see there. But Cameron, how long have you been going to the Grand Tetons?
Probably 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah, 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is kind of where you definitely got your feet wet as it relates to photography and so forth. This kind of the Grand Tetons kind of inspired you a little bit, and Yellowstone inspired you a little bit into your photography adventure, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about the Grand Tetons?
Probably getting the sunrise photos of the mountains.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite sunrise photo there of the mountains?
Probably at Schwabacher Landing.
Schwabacher Landing. Well, I tell you what, I don't know where you're about to take us right now, but why don't you go ahead and let's set us up for going into the Grand Tetons, so some of these people out there that are watching us can see exactly what we're talking about there. Speaking of Schwabacher.
So this is Schwabacher. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, oh man, do I want to be there.
I know.
Yeah, just absolutely beautiful. So why is Schwabacher your favorite place to go?
Probably because it just has different parts of the landscape in it. It has the water and the trees and just everything that makes a landscape beautiful.
Yeah, reflections.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. I mean, look at that reflection. Mm-hmm. Now, look, people, I know I'm supposed to be looking at your camera, but I'm over here looking at my screen, too, because I don't want to miss some of these pictures myself. So if I'm looking to, forget the professional thing, Oh, which, by the way, I forgot to mention behind me. You see, I put my little whooping crane back behind. This is our little small studio that we have here at Outdoors with Cameron Robert Holt. So we decided to do something just a little bit different today. So this particular picture, what time were you there at Schwabacher?
I think we got there probably at 5:30.
Yeah, a little dark, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was definitely dark.
Yeah.
But normally I don't go out until maybe when I start seeing the trail.
Yeah.
But this particular morning, a lot of photographers were starting to show up, and I wanted to get out there as early as possible so I can get the spot that I was looking at the previous day.
Yeah. Did anybody try to take your spot?
No.
Good.
No.
Good. Now, there's another location at Schwabacher too. Is there not there that people can
this
go?
is the first location as far as the first pull out, and then on down the road is where everybody else goes as far as to take photos of the other side.
Right,
But,
right. And people have seen moose and grizzly and elk and all sorts of things down in this area. Is that correct?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Well, let's keep going.
So that's your photo.
Oh yeah, yeah, Schwabacher, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's great to have Photoshop because I was able to Photoshop a lot of people out down at the bottom of that picture because they were all. I mean, there was a lot of people there,
Yeah.
but the colors, Cameron, there at the end of September were phenomenal.
Yeah, they're probably one of the best times to go is during that time, especially for fall colors.
Yeah, so if you want to see the aspens like this and all the other trees that are turning, definitely you need to head out there around September, October. Also, you'll be able to see a lot of moose. Moose are in rut during that time. The elk are in rut, and there's bears that are hanging out. So it really is a great time to go. And there's not a lot there. I mean, there's people, but it's not as crowded as it normally is. Am I right on that one,
Right.
Cam?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Well, let's move on then.
So this is a photo of at the same location as far as at a Schwabacher. It was just taken on down the trail.
Yeah, and so that trail follows this creek all the way down. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean there's about two beaver dams on that little creek or river.
And that's kind of what created that ponding right there. Is one of the beaver dams, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, beautiful, beautiful. All right, dude. Uh-oh.
This is yours.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a smaller. I say small moose, a small rack. How's that?
Yeah.
For that moose, but it was in with a larger moose. They were following a female. They were following a cow, and but the big moose was not going to have it, and kind of chased this smaller one off. But it kind of hung out back down in the trees for a while. There were a lot of photographers in this field that were capturing all of these moose that were there. And as a matter of fact, there were some photographers that were doing things they shouldn't have been doing, getting within 30 feet of these moose, creeping around the backs of them. And when it is rut season, it is highly dangerous. And I think, Cameron, the buffalo was probably one of the animals that creates the largest amount of injuries in Yellowstone and Tetons.
Yeah.
Would you say that the moose is probably second?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Especially during the rut season.
Yeah. Very dangerous animals, people. This is not a zoo. But anyway, so this is one of the smaller moose that Cameron and I had an opportunity to see.
And this one of the bigger moose.
Yeah.
He's a lot older than this one.
Right.
But the way that you can tell as far as age wise is how big their antlers are.
Yeah, and this one, I tell you, boy, he had several bull moose around that he was trying to protect his cow from, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was one busy moose.
Right.
And I love the dark, boy.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And this is the another photo of the younger one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a side angle view.
I loved how those the leaves from the aspens are on him.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is a video. We're going to play this video here real quick for you. So that was a moose that I found way back in the woods in the rain. This is a old moose, and its horns had really gone through a whole lot. Its antlers. But there were people trying to get real close, and man, I was not hollering at them, but I was telling them, guys, to stay back. And this is the one that we were talking about earlier, and he's doing his thing with his antlers on the brush. There's another bull.
Why don't you tell people why they do that?
Well, they're marking their territory.
Also, sometimes they do that because they're wanting people or something to get out of that area. Yeah.
And he's going down to where that other moose was. And then he's going to go off on down there, say, look, you got to go. Enough is enough. So we didn't get the opportunity to see him. Then he came back.
Yeah. So there's the cow and the calf laying down.
Yeah. And it was so funny when this guy came in. Everybody was real excited. You know, he's coming back. He's coming back. And then all of a sudden,
he lays down.
He lays down. He decides, I'm going to lay down. I'm tired. You could hear everybody go, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Oh, all right. Go ahead, dude.
All right. So this was at our condo that we were staying at in Jackson Hole, and this is a red fox that was on one of the trails that was close to where our condo was, and he and his mom were out hunting, and she took one of the mice that he caught away from him. And so I guess she was teaching him a lesson to make sure to protect your hunt or whatever, and
protect your food.
Yep. And so he laid down at first, and then all of a sudden he noticed me laying down too with him, and but I was probably maybe 5 to 10 feet away from him.
That's crazy.
And so he noticed me and got up and started walking towards me closer and closer and closer, and just trying to check what I was doing and what I was doing there. And so he kept getting closer and closer, and just started taking photos of him. And he walked past me and then walked behind me and sniffed one of my boots. And as I got up, he kind of acted like he wanted to play with me, but he darted off after I got up even a little bit more.
Yeah, I was kicking myself that I did not. I told my wife, I said, why didn't I take video of that fox hopping around Cameron, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it acted like it wanted to play. It was so funny.
Yeah. And this is when he was laying down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So over on the right side of him was where his mom was. That's where she took his
food.
Yeah, his food.
Yeah. Poor little guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So this is Chapel of the Transfiguration. This is located in Grand Teton National Park, just right at the beginning of the park. So I took this photo just a little bit after I took photos at Mormon Row for sunrise. It started to rain. The rain clouds were starting to come in over the mountains. So I debated on whether to go to this location, but I did it anyway. And as we got there, the rain started to come in, and then as the sun was still rising behind us, this rainbow showed up just right behind the chapel, and I just started taking photos of it, hoping that it would stay there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it did.
Boy, it did, man. Beautiful. And if you get a chance to go to that the church there, go inside.
Yeah.
You need to go inside. There's a beautiful window in the back, but it's just a really peaceful, beautiful place. And especially if you want to go in and have some time of prayer, that's the place to go. So, all right. Another shot.
Yeah, this is another shot of the chapel.
Yeah.
During sunset. And this is what the inside looks like.
And those are the original. Those are the original pews in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they kept everything rustic as far as natural looking.
Right.
Or close to what it looked back, or when it looked like that back then.
Mm-hmm.
Then this is at Triangle Ranch, just right outside of Triangle Ranch. I just wanted the fence in the photo with the mountains in the background.
Yeah, beautiful.
And this is at Triangle Ranch. The horses at Triangle Ranch. Some of these horses are wild, and some of these horses they use for riding.
And
inside the park.
It's a great place to stop and really get some cool shots, is it not?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And this is one of the horses out there. And this is one of the bears that you actually had a experience with.
Yeah.
So this bear was at Moose Wilson Road. He was just minding his own business, and all of a sudden these photographers were taking photos of him. I had my big lens with me, so I didn't really have to get close as they tried to. But they kept getting closer and closer. Some of these people were taking, with their cell phones and stuff, but they kept getting closer and closer, and he just kept getting madder.
Yeah.
And so that's when he was starting to get pretty upset.
Yeah, his hackles are up in the back.
Yeah, if you notice, his hackles are up in the back, and that's just another photo of that of him.
Yeah,
but,
he's.
But you want to tell?
Yeah. So anyway, so this is
the story.
So here I've taken 3 people. Some of the park rangers there at that time knew us and knew that we were fairly responsible, really responsible with bears and that type of thing, and they knew that Cameron and I both have had a lot of experience in that area. The one guy told this couple or 3 people to go with me, and I'd take them down the trail and show them that there was another bear down there, but to kind of teach them. Well, we went down, saw it. Well, we were walking back up. All of a sudden, I'm seeing all those photographers, as Cameron mentioned a while back earlier, and they were all looking down the trail at us, and I'm going, oh no, I know exactly what's going on. So I told those 3 people behind me, I said, you all got to get back behind me. And sure enough, here comes that bear, comes walking down the thing, and he looks at me and starts walking towards me. Well, all I'm supposed to do is holler, go bear, go bear, go bear. And I get onto a stump, try to make myself look bigger, and go bear, go bear. Well, he's still coming. Well, he false charges me, and then the lady behind me goes, we're going to die. And I'm saying, sir, would you please keep her quiet? And she kept saying, we're going to die. And I'm saying, man, please. Well, that bear chatters his teeth, puts his ears back, and full on charged me, and bear spray.
So bear spray works.
10 feet away from me, I sprayed him. I hated to do it. I did not want to do it, but it definitely worked. So please, people, carry your bear spray with you. If you do spray a bear, the rangers ask that you let them know so that you can fill a report out and give all the details. And, of course, we did. And, it's sad because I really don't want to do that. But I can also tell you this, that if a bear has been sprayed, say, 3 or 4 times, more than likely bear spray will not work on that bear. So, but carry it anyway with you, no matter what. You carry this bear spray. Learn how to use it before you go out, because it's not like a gun. Learn how to use it. There's videos out there, and that'll teach you how to use it before you go out. There you go. That's my bear story. I'm staying with it. Speaking of bear, yeah. So we're up there at there in the Grand Tetons. Right now, a lot of my friends that are up there taking pictures, they're seeing grizzly everywhere right now. I see all these pictures, and man, my jealousy deal is going higher and higher and higher. So, but we were able to capture this video of a grizzly that was out there feeding on grubs and whatever else he could find, and so I was pretty excited about that. There is an area that I'm trying to think of those Twin Lakes, I believe that's what they call it, Twin Lakes area, and that you can go up and just sit in this one field area. And a lot of times the grizzly will come through there. But again, bear spray, and keep your head on a swivel. Moose Wilson Road is another great place. They were eating on those the berries that were there in the trees. That particular tree, those thorns are about this long. I mean, they're massive. But here's that bear, boy, he's just having a field day. And it was amazing how that tree would hold that black bear up, as it ate on those berries. But that is a great place. Moose Wilson Road is a great place to go to see bear and to see moose, especially black bear, when those trees are, berries. And that was in September, by the way. That was in September.
All right, so this was at Oxbow Bend. So I climbed up to. So there's actually two different pullouts. This is the second pullout. I wanted kind of an overlook shot, and so I climbed up this ridge, and not knowing that this is one of the areas where one of the grizzlies comes in and out of. And as I was climbing up on this ridge, I kept noticing all these bear tracks and bear sightings and stuff, and so I was like, I don't think I should be up here by myself, but I went up there anyway. But
don't do that.
Yeah,
people.
Don't. Yeah.
He had his bear spray with him.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So I decided to, should I do this location in at sunrise or during or after I do sunrise? And I chose after doing sunrise because I didn't feel safe being up there during sunrise, up there by myself.
Of course, there were enough clouds there and everything that just made the picture just pop.
Yeah. And especially the colors of the trees that year.
Right.
I don't think I've ever been there where the colors were that vibrant.
Right. Yeah, and that's over there by Oxbow.
Yeah, Oxbow Bend.
Yeah, Oxbow Bend. Yeah.
And this is at the first pull out at Oxbow Bend. This is where I took the sunrise photo. There wasn't as many bear sightings on this ridge as there were the last one, so I felt more comfortable taking sunrise photos at this location.
Man, beautiful.
And then this is another photo of Oxbow Bend.
Now that's at that pull. That's at the actual pull out on the road, isn't it?
That's at the actual first pull out you go to.
Yeah.
So what I did is I had my tripod is 8 feet tall, or it can extend to 8 feet, and I extended it all the way so I can get the mountain in frame, as far as with the reflection, and so I just didn't, and two, I didn't want to get all the people that were in front of me. So
you know what? I'll tell you, Cameron. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pin. Or I'm going to put the coordinates kind of for that parking lot, where people can go right now. So there's the coordinates for you guys.
Yeah.
And this is at Oxbow. I think it's called Cowboy Landing, I believe. And again, here I'll put a pin right here, or I'll put the coordinates, GPS coordinates for you that you can go possibly have the opportunity to see this kind of thing happen. Elk crossing. I wanted to get an elk crossing this particular area. It was so foggy, pictures would not come out, but the video, as you can see, it came out good, and get that effect. You could hear elk everywhere.
Yeah, I could, especially when I was on that ridge. During sunrise, you can hear them all over the place.
Right. He's going back because I just wanted to throw those mergansers in there. You can see that at Oxbow, the same place I got that elk. And they're fun to watch, guys. I'm telling you. And you can see, man, you can get so many different pictures with colors and just it's just amazing what you can get there. And if you just take your time and look around and see what's available. And something else at that same location with the elk, the mergansers. Now we got the river otters, and they were definitely munching on some trout that they had found. These are young ones and playful. Oh my gosh, are they playful?
And there were two different families that over there that day.
Yeah, it was just wild. Here they are swimming around. Yep, Cameron had poked me and said, "Hey, look over there." I will definitely be going back there when we are there in September, so hopefully to see these otters hanging out and playing around. Because here soon, what's going to happen, the Park Service or the dam, they will stop stop the flow of the water coming into the river there. And so this is a perfect time right now. That was two of the adults. They were sitting there barking. You can see them moving their mouth.
I still remember going to that, being there early in the morning and hearing that bear and wolf and fighting over an elk or something.
Oh, yeah. I'll never forget that. There's no telling. When you get up early in the morning and go to those places, just listen, because there's no telling what you're going to hear out there.
Yeah.
Again, be very careful, though.
Is this one of your photos?
Oh, that's Cameron went to this place right here. Swift Current.
No, this is at String Lake.
Oh, String Lake. Okay,
Yeah.
String Lake. And so he wanted to get on the bridge and take some pictures in those areas. Well, I just took a picture of this because I love that bridge itself. And so anyway, I just grabbed that. I'm not a landscape photographer. I leave that to him. But every once in a while, I'll get a little bit lucky.
So this is one of the Tetons.
Right.
At early morning with the clouds moving over the top of it at Stream Lake. And then this is sunrise at Stream Lake.
And that's that bridge.
Yeah, and this is the bridge.
Yeah.
This trail right here goes to Hidden Falls. And it's quite a bit shorter to take that trail than it is the Virginia Lake Trail.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's shorter to go the Hidden Falls that way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we might need to do that this go around.
Yeah. Then this is of Mount Moran.
Right.
And this is over there at Oxbow Bend. I just liked it. I just like it because of the how the clouds that day made all the different shadows on the mountain and the landscape, especially with the trees, the color of the trees.
There's my tree.
And this is your tree.
That's my tree. I want them to put my ashes under that tree. I know that sounds a little morbid, but anyway, that's my tree. We'll call it the Robert tree. So, but yeah, that is my tree right there. I love that tree.
And this is one of your photos.
Oh yeah, that I had to get that. Do you see how pretty those trees are, the colors and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Just nuts.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to get the mountains behind it, and so there you go.
There were a couple times I had to wear sunglasses because how bright the trees were.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
Yeah.
This one, Kay and I were traveling around looking for moose before Cameron got out there. And we were trying to find moose, and all of a sudden, and it had been raining, but the clouds broke for just a moment above the Tetons. Now you can see the dark clouds behind the Tetons. The dark, that's clouds are making that look like it's nighttime sky, and then the sun just kind of broke enough through the clouds that opened up through the tops of the Tetons. And there was me and some other lady that were like, going crazy because this opened up for us. So anyway, so that's what that is. It's just a lucky shot that we were at the right place at the right time to grab those Tetons opening up like that.
And the crazy thing is that when there's clouds in front of the mountains, they will not move as far
Yeah.
far as away from the mountains.
Yeah, yeah. They
Yeah.
won't. This is a. And well, let me show you. So right now, I'll put a little bit of a video here that you'll see of this particular shot. It's actual video, and you'll see the clouds hardly are moving. You can see that they're just hardly moving through there. So but what an opportunity that was to be able to capture the Tetons at that particular moment. And it's like that all the time. If you hang out and wait, you can just capture these moments that nobody else will be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
So look for those moments. Oh. Now, this is over there close to Triangle Ranch too, isn't it?
Yep.
Kind of across the street. So pronghorns,
Mm-hmm.
antelope, whatever you want to call them, antelope. The fastest animal in the United States. That dude right there, those dudes and dudettes, they can run fast. It's nuts. Again, this was rut season. All the antlered animals were in rut, and so he had his little harem with him that was hanging out there at Triangle Ranch. And Triangle Ranch, not where the horses are, but across the street, back across. If you're facing the horses and the Teton, look behind you into those fields, and a lot of times you'll see these antelope that are right there in those fields.
And this is one of the barns at Moore Monroe. This is the furthest barn down past the John Moulton barn, and I wanted to get a photo of this barn again, with the clouds in the background of the mountains.
And you can go in those barns, right?
I mean, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Because the park rangers don't really like people going into those structures.
Okay.
So I wouldn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I mean, you could walk up to them as far as if the doors are open and peek in, but I wouldn't walk into them.
Yeah.
And then this is the TA Moulton barn.
Right.
This was taken a while back, but we got there about I think for this one we got there about 4:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Just to get there before all the photographers showed up.
Yeah.
And I was the first one there, and the first one, and the last one to leave.
And this is the picture that Mr. Moulton, the grandson, who is probably in his 80s or 90s,
He's
sent
close
you a
to his
letter.
90s.
Yeah, sent you a letter that he loved that picture so much, and he sent you a picture of he and his family in front of that barn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is also the location where Shane was filmed.
Oh,
The movie Shane.
Yeah, the movie Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is the John Moulton barn. This was right after a rain the previous day, and the clouds were still in front of the mountains, and all of a sudden the clouds starting to break up just a little bit, just so that the mountains were, or the top of the mountains were showing.
Kind of looks like they were floating in the air, doesn't it?
Yep.
That's cool.
And as you can see, that the peaks were snow white.
Yeah.
That's because all the snow that was happening.
And we can during the time we go, there can be snow in September. September in October.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then this is
Wow.
at Oxbow Bend.
Do y'all see the colors?
Yeah.
Look at the colors in that thing.
Yeah, that's not Photoshop.
No.
That's what they were like.
Yeah, they're not. That's not enhanced. That's
Yep.
not any of that.
No.
That's what it looks like.
Yep. And so that's at the second pullout of at Oxbow Bend, and that's
That was one of mine. And
That's
see
your
now, look.
photo.
See what happens we go from his to,
Ah.
you know, I mean, you know, but I wanted that picture. I bet you can't guess why. I wanted that picture because all that beauty that was surrounding that one lone fir tree that was there. See the one lone green fir tree in the middle of all that, and that's what I wanted to capture. That one guy that even you can stand out in a crowd, and so anyway, that just reminded me of being the person that can definitely stand out in the crowd and to make a difference. And so that's why I took that picture. I just thought, man, that's cool. Even though it's beautiful, the trees are beautiful. I just wanted that one fir tree in the midst of all that color.
And this was taken at the location where you saw the grizzly, right?
Oh yeah, that's yeah. That Twin Lakes or that area.
Yeah.
And again at that Twin Lakes area, I'll put a pin. I'll put a GPS marker.
So this photo was taken close to Triangle Ranch. I just wanted the bushes and the
sage and all that.
Yeah, the sage and everything with the mountains in the background.
Wow,
that's yours.
Yeah, that's a rough grouse.
Yeah.
You don't get to see those very often. And I kept telling Cameron, man, wouldn't it be great if I saw a rough grouse? Well, we're coming back from the Twin Lakes, and here's this little dude on the road. And he just stopped and let us take a picture. And so I was really excited. It's my first rough grouse. And there he is. I hope this coming year that we're going to be able to get the owl that's there. It just went right out of my head, Cameron. And I keep wanting it to call the great gray owl. So we're hopeful that we're going to be able to get one of those great gray owls that were there this next go around.
Then this was taken on Taggart Lake Trail. I just like how the rocks and the trees were set, and with the mountains in the background and the fall colors everywhere around it, and especially with the clouds the way they were that day.
Right. And Taggart Lake is another place to carry this stuff. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the old bear spray.
Well, pretty much anywhere in Grand Tetons.
Don't leave home without it.
Especially, people may not think that it's necessary, but even take it at the visitor center.
Yeah.
Because, bears show up there, too.
That's right.
Yeah. So this old cabin was taken at right behind Jackson Hole Therapy and Writing. It's a therapy writing school for special needs kids, and this old cabin was right behind where the school is at, and I just wanted to take a photo of it.
Yeah, that school does great work, by the way. Jackson Hole Therapeutic Writing. They do great work. I would encourage you to look it up. And if you have the wherewithal to give to them, please do so. They just do wonderful work with kids and with families there in the Jackson Hole area. So,
and then
that was a crazy shot, dude.
Yeah.
That was a crazy shot.
So this was taken on Jackson Lake, on our way to Hidden Falls. So when you're on the trail, you come across this boulder field, and you have to walk across this boulder field, which there's a trail on, so you don't have to climb over boulders or anything, but. So down below to the right is Jackson Lake, and I noticed that one of the ferries was going across it, and I noticed this fisherman going across the waves that the ferry was making, and I just decided to take a photo of the fisherman with these different wave patterns, and
there it is.
When you step further and further back, you'll see different patterns every time.
Yeah, if you had the actual picture like in your home, when the closer you get, you see patterns, but the farther back you get from the picture, the more patterns that you begin to see in this picture, and it's just mind blowing what you can do with this picture. So there you go.
And this photo is a photo of a bull cow and her calf. I mean, sorry,
cow and a calf, a bull
moose,
cow,
a moose cow and her calf. There you go. This was taken right outside of Jackson Hole, and for whatever reason, the people were surrounding this cow and her calf, and all of a sudden she just darted out of the water or the pond area that they were in, to get away from all the people. And
people don't realize the danger that they're putting themselves and others in when they just start getting closer and closer. If you don't have the right camera equipment to be able to take nature, please
stay
don't.
away.
Don't go walk it up real close with your cell phones and everything else. You could die. So please be mindful of that. Go buy you a camera that has a decent telephoto lens on it, so that you don't have to use your cell phone or try to use your cell phone to bring harm to others and bring harm to the animals as well. Because if that animal had attacked a human, they would have to put the animal down. So please be mindful of that. Okay. That's my
and
commercial.
too. Bear spray doesn't normally mean that it only works on bears.
Right.
I mean, I take I take it with me when I go out and take elk photos.
Yeah. I've used it on alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is one of the a fox that I saw at one of the visitor centers in Grand Tetons. I was sitting in my car when he came out of the woods, and so I got out of my car with my camera and started following him, and he went into this brush field where I lost him at that point. And I think you pointed him out as far as he's over there by this old dumpster.
Yeah.
And he was just sitting there, and I crept closer and closer to him, and he allowed me to take photos of him for about 15 minutes. And after I was finished taking photos of him, he decided to go back into the woods. So I used the background, or this background right here is the dumpster. And
oh, come on, Cameron. Let's tell the truth. You actually brought that fox into the studio and had him sit up on a table, and you had that maroon backdrop behind, right?
I wish.
Yeah. That's actually a dumpster that's behind him. People say, well, that looks like a backdrop. I said, well,
that's a dumpster.
In kind of a way it is. It's a backdrop dumpster. Or a dumpster backdrop. How's that? Yeah. But it made it really cool.
Yeah. And this is a bull moose on Moose Wilson Road. That was when we were going out trying to take photos of moose that day. So for this trip, I wanted to take a photo of an animal that was walking towards me, and sure enough, this bull elk came out of this swamp area and started walking towards us, and I took his photo.
Yeah, the bull moose came out.
Yeah. What did I say?
Bull elk.
Yeah, bull moose. Sorry.
That's okay.
And then that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow. So I hope that you guys got something out of this. This is one of Cameron, Kay, and I's favorite place to go. And again, we're going to be going back in the end of September, 1st of October. And if you decide that's something you want to go, let us know. And again, we can tell you a lot of locations to go to. I have several friends that we've met there that also are incredible photographers that know a lot about the bear that are there and where they go. They have them all named. I mean, they know all about them. So I've got another good friend that's up there right now, and he's been videoing a lot of the grizzly bear that are there. So please, if that's an area that you're wanting to go in, let me know, and I'll be happy to reach out to some of my friends as well, some of mine and Cameron's friends, to help you be able to see what you need to see. But you have to promise me you're not going to use a cell phone to go try to get pictures. You need to get you a camera with a good telephoto lens on it, and you can get one, that's not overly expensive. Because if you're not like what Cameron or myself, we want to take photos that possibly one day, of course, he sells his all the time. That one day I'll be selling mine, but there are cameras out there where will give you a great experience and that you'll have some great memories from those cameras. So if there's something you'd like to know about that as well, be sure to email us, and we'll be happy to help you. So
and too, also, don't be intimidated by other photographers. As far as if you see somebody with a big massive camera out there, don't automatically think they know what they're doing.
No, that's true.
I mean, I've been, we've been out there and we see these guys carrying these expensive equipment, and they set up their cameras and they stand back and say, okay, how does this work?
Yeah. Yeah. He's not kidding. We literally had a lady that had at that time a Nikon D850 with an 800 millimeter Nikon lens, and she had no idea how to use it. She just went out and bought it and thought that she'd be able to get some good pictures with it.
Yeah.
So don't be intimidated by the big lenses and all of that are out there. You capture what God has told you to capture and get with it. And but go out in your backyard before you go and practice. Practice on all sorts of things out in your backyard with your cameras. So there you go. Cameron, you got anything else you want to add to this?
No. I think we have a drawing.
We have a drawing?
Yeah, for that from the grand opening.
Yeah. Go ahead and draw a name. Cameron had a grand opening at his gallery, and you all are all welcome to come to the gallery and to see and to be a part. Also, just know that you're also invited to come and just have time of prayer in the gallery. It's a great place to do some prayer and worship right there. Cameron's always got worship music going on, so it's just a wonderful place to come in and sit and just have some time alone with God. So who you got, dude?
Yeah. So I'm just going to draw a name out of this.
Yeah. Draw a name out of the cup.
Yep. So this drawing was from the grand from the grand opening. Whoever shared the event as far as what happened that night would win a free 16x24 canvas print.
Oh, wow. Did you draw my name?
It is Carrie Lapp.
Carrie!
Yeah.
Carrie Lapp. There you go, Carrie. You got a 16x24 canvas frame print. Now, does she get to choose?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Any photo.
Any photo.
Yeah. Any photo.
Choose mine. Any photo, Carrie, you get to choose. And 16x24 canvas wrapped photo. So of one of Cameron's pictures, and so we'll be contacting Miss Carrie and letting her know that so she can come and kind of pick and see what she'd like to have. So, all right, dude, man, good job. And as always, hey, thank you so much for watching Outdoors with Cameron and Robert Holt. We know we love you guys, and we so enjoy capturing God's beauty. Please like and share and subscribe that's, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to email us. There's my email and my phone number and Cameron's, there at the studio, the Cameron Holt Photography Studio.com. And go there and check it out, and be sure and email him if you have any questions. So again, thank you for watching. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you next time.